Hi guys, and welcome to Rootstem, and in this battle report it's going to be a kill team game of Deathwatch versus Dire Avengers. Thank you very much for joining us, guys. If you do enjoy this content, please consider liking, sharing and subscribing once you've had a good watch. Thank you very much for joining us today. It's going to be me versus Bev again, because we do like playing these kill team games. And today is going to be mission 2-2 Seize Ground. So I'm just going to go through and explain some of the terrain features to you. I'm going to do that pretty quickly, so basically so we can pretty much get on with the actual game itself. Nearly everything, of course, on the tabletop is going to be treated as light cover, including the objectives we've put down today. So on Seize Ground, there is 2 objectives there, 2 there, and 2 there. And what we've done is we've actually put terrain pieces in their place to make it look kind of thematic rather than just like a standard circular disc. So these 2 hero objectives, these 2 hero objectives, and these 2 hero objectives. And what you've got to do in the game is you've got to hold them off against your opponents. So you've got to have more action point limit within range of those objectives for you to be able to actually claim them in the game. We've done it as if it's an outpost that's suddenly gone silent. Deathwatch have been sent to investigate. And of course the Elder are also investigating why this Imperial outpost has gone silent as well. They're not quite sure themselves. We're going to start off, of course, with 2 command points apiece. So let's take you into some teams. So this is my Elder fire team. This is a pure Dire Avenger fire team with 8 Dire Avengers in there. 1 sort of sergeant with, well, sergeant, ex-shark, with the Dire Sword and pistol. And they're all, I think there's about 5 of them that's going to be armed with plasma grenades. There's nothing much you can really purchase from the Elder equipment list at the moment. So I'm going to try and keep it quite simple for this particular game. We're going to be going against Deathwatch, so I think simple and just trying to run forward and grab some objectives might be the best idea. So this is going to be Bev's kill team. It's 5 Deathwatch veterans. Deathwatch are quite unique in that they've actually got different types of ammunition for their bolters, so they might be able to give me a bit of a good arse kicking. We do have a Deathwatch gunner with the Infernus, I think it's called Infernus Heavy Bolter. We've also got a Deathwatch sergeant that stood next to him with the power sword and the combi plasma. We've got a Deathwatch gunner with a combi melter. We've got a standard Deathwatch veteran, and then we've got a veteran, and we've got a Deathwatch assault guy. He's going to be, I think they're called Deathwatch close combat. I can't remember what they're called actually, so apologies. But he's going to be having a power sword and a plasma pistol. Bev, what equipment have you given these fellows?
So suspenser system on my every operative. A crack grenade on the, I forgot what we said.
Fighter, I think it's called Deathwatch Fighter.
The close combat one.
Yep.
And then a frag grenade each on the non-leaders.
Rightio. Not a bad looking thing. Right. Let's get this battlefield set up and bring you into the first turn of the game. Just before the game starts, these are my 3 tactical objectives for this game.
And these will be my tactical objectives. I almost read them out then. I realised that would have been silly.
Oh yeah, it would have been very silly to read them out.
I forgot that they were supposed to be a secret. For just a moment.
So we have deployed my Elder, a couple of guys down here. Everyone on conceal. I'm not quite sure why a lot of people decide not to conceal on the first turn. And then over on that side, we have a Marine up there. We've got 1 down at the bottom. We've got a couple on manning the barricades. And of course, where else would a heavy weapon go but right at the top. Right, now we're going to roll to see. No, we don't need to roll to see who's going to get first turn because Bev selected Recon. So she performed a dash action, which is why that Marine is further up. I picked Infiltrate, which means I'm allowed to change the order of one of my lads at the beginning of the turn. So we're now going to go into, I'm going to give myself the initiative because, of course, why wouldn't you? And we're going to go into, first turn. So the first turn remained quite uneventful. Majority of my Dire Avengers moving up to take positions, grabbing hold of objectives. Bev has kind of done the same, but she's only moved to secure 2 objectives with her characters down here. And of course remaining the heavy upstairs. All of hers are on conceal. I've changed that one to an engage order though. And he's looking down right onto this poor bloke here behind that light cover. I'm going to open up. So this particular weapon has balanced and rending. So I'm just going to roll the dice over here. Little area. Which means I can re-roll one of the to hit dice. And if I ever get any successful criticals, I think I can retain another one as a critical. I will double check all that though. I think I've only hit 3 times. Right, so with balanced, I can re-roll this. So I managed to get 4 hits, but I've not I've not done anything spectacular. Bev is in cover there. So Bev's been hit 4 times. She's got 3 defense dice. 1 can be automatically retained because she's behind cover. So do you wish to have 1 automatically pass?
Yep.
Yep, so 1's automatically passed, and the other 2. So 1 hit, 1 fail. So 2 go through, they're 3 damage apiece, meaning that Marine takes 6 wounds. So that Space Marine's down to 5 wounds remaining. He is wounded. So at the end of this particular turn, the operative, friendly operatives control 2 or more objectives. Both are satisfying this. We're both going to get a victory point. If friendly operatives control more objective markers than your enemy, I do, so I'm going to get a bonus point for that one. And if I control any objective markers in your opponent's kill zone half, don't do any of that at this moment in time. So, pretty much that's it. There's no additional objectives. So at the end of this particular turn, the Eldar are on 2 and the Deathwatch are on 1. So at the beginning of turn 2, Beverly managed to actually get the initiative. She's played the one where she can fire the bolters twice. I've played Forewarned, which allows me to reroll a single defense dice, and I've played Fleet. So a lot of my guys are going to be moving very quickly in this particular mission. Now, Bev has decided to activate the guy on top, change him to engage. He's now going to shoot at this lad here in cover, in the light cover between us two. Now, Deathwatch do have something special. So Bev is firing with Dragonfire rounds, 4 shots then, my dear, needing 3s to hit. She got 3, she got 2 in a crit. Now, Dragonfire rounds have got no cover, meaning I'm going to have to rely on my own cover saves. My own actual saves. Now, I've got a 4-up save. I can reroll one of my defense dice, which is a normal save. So that stops that one, and is at 3 and 4 damage.
Yeah.
So that's 7 damage. That operative is down to 1 wound. It's taking advantage of a double shoot action. Another action point is spent to try and finish him off. Oh, that's pretty good. There's only 2 that's gone through. I've saved 1. 4 wounds allows me to reroll another. Oh, and he's still alive! He's still alive with 1 wound remaining. So the injured party, he's already lost 2 inch from his movement. He's moved 2 inch over this, but he's allowed to have a free dash action, which I've taken. And then he's going to open fire into this warrior here. I need 4s to hit because I'm injured. So them 2 have missed. I'm allowed to reroll 1 for balanced. That's another hit. That's actually pretty good. That's 3 standard hits. No rending hits though. That's 3 standard hits. Bev gets 3 dice, needing 3s to save. No cover there. And she saves them all. That's a bit of a shame for me. So in Bev's turn, she's played CP on this guy for they shall know no fear. Allowing her to be able to action it normally like it's not injured. Got within range of this poor bloke here, and she's going to use the limited melter gun. So 4 shots needing 3s because she doesn't count the injury. Wow. Wow. So I am... Oh, sorry. Camera's not... I am dead because it's a -2 to my save. That causes at least 7 unless I get a 6. and I can't stop them two from going through. So, and it causes four mortal wounds and 3 normal damage. So,
and they're 6 apiece.
And they're 6 apiece. So that poor lad goes squish. So back to me. This operative, mine over there, ran up and just decided to stay sneak. Bev countered by moving her sergeant across, but deciding to take this objective rather than going for him and opening fire on this fellow bloke here. So go ahead. She's firing the plasma gun component and she is overcharging. So 4 dice. Any ones is a wound upon yourself. So 1 there. And then 2 normal hits. Now it's AP -2 because she is overcharging. I've got 1 defense dice which I can re-roll. And then these, what damage does it cause?
Was it 5?
A 5.
Yeah.
So 2 5s is 10. So I need to save at least 1 of these to stop this from going through. And I got a 4. So I do save 1. So 1 lot of damage goes through for 5 points of damage. It's an injured operative. Apologies, we've just remembered this is the sergeant. So it's actually 2s to hit. So that will be 3 hits, meaning that even if I would save 1 of them, 2's going to go through regardless, which is it's a dead Dire Avenger. So my turn. This friendly guy here is going to lean over and open fire at that heavily wounded Space Marine. 4 shots, needing freeze. Oof, that is a big one. That is all of them hits, and for every, because of rending, I can turn 1 of my normal hits into a critical hit also. So Bev rolling to save is quite a difficult one. She got 3 regular saves, so can she combine 2 regulars to stop a crit? I can't remember. So either or 8 wounds is going through. That Marine goes bye-bye. So in Bev's turn, he falls back a little. He's going to open fire with the plasma pistol. So she's not overcharging. 4 shots, needing freeze. Oh, wow. That's a bad one. Do you want to use any command points to re-roll one of those dice?
No.
No? Because I'm in cover, so the first dice I get is going to automatically stop that.
Oh, okay.
So do you want to re-roll any of your hits?
No, let's just scratch that one off as a bad go, and I'll use my what is it? Big shooting twice the option.
So the big lad is activating. He's deciding that the Eldar leader is going to be the viable target. 5 dice, needing freeze. Oof. That's a good 4 hits. Now I'm behind cover. There's no critical, so no P1 activates. So 1 of my saves is automatic. And then I've got these 2. Which I think I'm going to be dead regardless. So, fate. Right. So I managed to get a critical save. So, that one stops that one. That one stops that one, meaning 2's got through. How much damage apiece?
4.
4. So that'd be 8. I think is 9 wounds. Right then, folks. So, in my turn, he was going to shoot. I played Mark Target because it's shooting at the leader. Managed to score some wounds. No wounds inflicted, but I do get a victory point, taking me up to 3. Bev has decided in her Overwatch, this guy's going to Overwatch and is going to Overwatch the leader again. This is going to be devastating. 5 shots, needing 4s this time because it's -1 for Overwatch. Oh, 2! Oh, this might be no critical, so I've got 3 dice. 1 of them's an automatic because I'm in cover, not a critical, it's just an automatic normal. 2 normal saves, needing 4s. Yes, I've done it. I've managed to save him. He is alive. Flash Gordon is alive. Yes, he is. So my last ditched attempt, the leader activated. I would normally move only 7 inches, including my dash, but I played Matchless Agility, which gives an extra 2 inch, meaning that he's still got the 9 inch move, taking me into this quarter. And then, of course, I'm going to have a pop shot now at this guy here. Now, we are counting that as a bit of terrain. So he is actually classed as being in cover. I am within 6 inch. So, 4 shots, normally needing 2s. Freeze because I'm injured. I do have rending, so I can turn that into a critical. So 2 criticals and 1 normal. Bev's in cover, so one of her dice can be automatically retained if she wishes.
Yeah.
Yep, so she retains 1, which will cancel that one out. And then the other 2 dice for saving, she gets 1. So unfortunately 2 criticals go through. So in actual fact, 8 wounds has gone through, leaving him only on 3 wounds left. So he's actually injured. Now that will make it the end because I've got no more left to activate, which means Bev can't have an Overwatch because I've got to have somebody that's available to activate for her to be able to play Overwatch. So if we have a quick look at the battlefield here, Bev has managed to move forward and claim that one in her name. I've moved forward to claim that one. These 2 will still be Bev's and these 2 will still be mine. And then we've got a boatload of other victory points. So including the secondaries, the Elder are currently on 6 and the Deathwatch are currently on 3. Let's roll to see who gets initiative this turn. Oh no, that's not good. I needed that. I needed that. Right, so in Bev's turn, she's opened fire with the operative there, taken out the lead. She's then moved forward, charged, and then got into a close combat. Because I've got 3 action points, she can do all of this. So if she's got a power sword, that's 5 dice. Needing 4s because she's injured. So that's going to be 3 hits. That 5 is a critical.
I'll do that just for...
Yeah, and I'm not sure what Dire Avengers get. Dire Avengers get 3 attacks, needing 3s. They're not very healthy. Right, I do score 3, but regardless of what happens here, she could just allocate 1 to kill me, and it kills me. So in Bev's turn, in my turn, I activated one of my operatives to ring round there and actually plant my signal beacon. So there's a good chance we could be pulling away with some VPs at the end of this particular game. Bev has hurtled her champion, as it were, around to here, to the point where I might not be able to, and she's concealed him. Now I've got some plunging fire, so I could possibly still see him, but I can't shoot him on the ground. These guys, this operative here has gone round, snuck into that little piece of cover next to that objective to claim it. Bev's doing the same thing on my side, and I'm now going to shoot into this operative here. So 4 dice, I need 3s because this one is not injured. I can re-roll 1 hit dice for balanced, and I can turn 1 hit dice because I've got a crit into another crit. So at the moment I've got 2 crits and 1 normal. Now Bev's got 3 dice to save. The dice she can retain, because we've checked with lines, as you're supposed to, like that, look. It does actually cross over this piece of light terrain, and she's within 2 inches, so she can retain 1 as an automatic save. She has done. And then the other 2, oh no! The other 2 were double 1s, so he takes 8 wounds. So unless she does she's going to need to stop. In fact, she can't stop it, because even if she re-rolled 1 of those dice, even to a 6, she's still going to suffer 4 wounds. So unfortunately, he goes down. So my hopes of being in complete cover there have been dashed. Bev has moved, and she has the suspensors, so she's moved to the opposite end, and she's laying down fire into this guy here. Because she's done the bolt, what's it called, that bolter? That one where bolters can shoot twice, she can effectively fire this heavy bolter twice at this guy. I have misjudged what I was going to do. Right then, Bev, go ahead, love. 5 dice. That's going to hurt. Right, none of them are criticals. So those are the hits. I can retain 1 as an automatic save for being in cover. And I get 2 normal saves as well, so only 1 actually goes through, which is...
4 damage.
4 damage. I've got 4 wounds left. Are you firing again?
Absolutely.
Damn it. Rightio, let's hope your dice rolls are rubbish. They are not. We've got 2 criticals, which means P1 kicks in. I'm only on 2 defense dice. Regardless of what I do, if I save 2 of these, the rest of them are going to go through. That is a dead agent. So in my turn to try and reclaim this objective, I have dropped down and hidden this operative here. Bev has decided to now open fire with this operative into this one. And there's a good chance that she might get multiple shots here. Now it depends what she's going to use. She has a choice of 4 different rounds. Some of them ignore cover. Which one are you going for, hon?
I think I'll go with the one that ignores cover.
She's going for the one that ignores cover.
Dragonfire.
Dragonfire. So, 4 shots needing freeze. We've got a critical and 2 normal. I cannot use cover. So I've got 2 normal. There's no point re-rolling that because it... Oh no, I might get a 6. No. So, I stop the 2. And the critical goes through. How many points of damage is that?
3.
3 points.
Also, critical 4.
4. So I'm down to 4 wounds left on this operative. I'm guessing he's firing again.
Absolutely.
Alter discipline. I hate that damn thing. Right, that's a bit more successful for me there. There's only 2 hits. I only get 1 save. I need 1 of these re-rolled. I'm using the foresight stratagem for the re-rolls in case you missed it. No! And I've got no re-rolls. Oh, damn it. That'll be 3 points of damage through. Yeah, he's down to 1 wound left. So it's becoming about the victory points. This operative moves over, he's limping, he's wounded. He's opening fire at the leader down there. The leader will be in cover because part of his base is covered there. So it's going to be 4 shots. Needing 4s this time. So, right, reroll for balanced, which means that that becomes a critical. So that's going to be 2 criticals and 1 normal. So you've got 3 dice needing freeze to save. Do you wish to retain 1 for cover?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so she's going to retain 1 for cover. 2 dice, none of them criticals, so that will be 2 criticals that will normally go through. But, mark target. I think I can do it with somebody else, or is it going to be the same person? Nope. So I will do that to score another victory point, taking me now up to 7. So he's not injured. He'd be dead by now if he were injured, bugger. So he's not injured, but he has been hurt. And I do think that is everyone for this round, because I am 5 down. Oof. Let's go on to the final turn 4. Sorry, VPs. So at the end of turn 3, it's currently 9 points to the Elder, 7 points to the Space Marines. So at the start of turn 4, roll for initiative. Ah, god damn. Beth is going first again. I can see me not having many men left at the end of his turn. Right, so now Bev has shifted this guy across. He's looking to try and score his deadly marksman. Opening fire upon the lonely guy. It's not fair. 3, oh my god, it's a critical as well. So I really cannot save that. I cannot save that at all. That just turns him into wallpaper paste, scoring Bev a VP. Now puts Bev on to 8. I am currently on 9. Apologies, I forgot to mention Bev doing the bolter discipline again. Heavy bolter now going to be selected again to fire, plunging down onto this hidden operative. I did, of course, play forewarned because why not? So go ahead then, Bev. It's going to be 3 hits, no 6s. I am in cover, so I retain 1 dice to be automatic. And I can re-roll for forewarned, 1 of the fails. So in other words, she opens fire on him and he denies, says no. So my Dire Avenger that's dropped down the beacon is taking a bit of a risk and challenge here. He's moved across, he's becoming engaged. You can see Bev's leader out in the open to him there. So he's allowed to shoot. Need freeze. Oh dear. That turns that into a crit. That is 3 criticals and a normal save. The defense dice here, honey. 3 dice needing freeze. Oh, that one again. Oh dear. So in other words, you're only going to be able to save one dice there unless you use a re-roll on that failed 2. So you could use a command point, you've got 2 left.
Yeah, go on.
Not roll it off the table. So it's a critical save. So that would mean that 2 crits go through, which I believe is 8 damage, which means that the operative should still be alive. So that is an injured warrior. Over to Bev's turn. So the sergeant, injured as he is, does his 4-inch move round. He's still got 2 action points left. Bev is opening fire with 1 more action point into this guy. She can clearly see him. No issues, no dramas there. 4 shots. He's going for dragon firebolts. Is it dragon firebolts?
Yeah.
Yep, needing freeze.
No, hellfire. Sorry.
Hellfire, sorry, needing freeze. Unfortunately, she only got 1 hit. Do you wish to use a command point to re-roll one of these dice?
Yeah, I think so.
So she is doing. She's used her last command point, and it still failed with a 1. 3 defense dice. I've stopped the round from going through. So, do you fire again with your last action point?
Yeah.
So she's firing again with her last action point, and she's actually not within range to claim the objective, but she's doing it. She's going to try and stop me from moving. Oh, that's a lot better. That's definitely well deserved. 3 normals, 1 critical. She can turn a normal hit into a crit. So she's got 2 criticals, 2 normals. I managed to get a crit and a normal, so I'm going to stop one of the crits, one of the normals. And then the reroll for the forewarned, nothing. So 1 crit, 1 normal finished, which would mean a total of 7. So I'm still alive with 1 wound remaining. So it's my turn. Looking at my options, I don't really have much now, especially with him being injured. 1 wound remaining. He's going to open fire on this sergeant. The sergeant's got 3 wounds. So far, we've got that. We've got balanced. Wow, that's 3 criticals. I think this Marine's dead. 3 dice. Yeah, he's gone. He's gone the way of a dodo. So pretty much in the final action of the game, Bev has dropped down and moved across with a dash, and is now, you can actually see this lad here. So she's going to open fire. Now, what rounds are you using there, honey? Using the ones that ignore cover?
Yeah, it's probably a good idea.
Right, so she's using the Dragonfire?
It is Dragonfire.
Yeah, she's using the ones that's going to ignore cover. She only needs to go 1 wound to get through. 3's to hit. This operative is not injured. Operative model. She got 2 hits. Now, don't get me cover, but I do need force to save. Yeah, I've got all 3.
Oh well, it's a bolter, so
Oh,
try again.
No, because you've used all your action points there, I'm afraid. That is bringing us to the end of the game. And that's it, guys. It is 11 points to 9 right at the end of it. To the Eldar. The Eldar have managed to win against the Deathwatch Space Marines. It was quite a bloody affair as well. I mean, we've only got, what, 2 Dire Avengers, one of them severely wounded. And we've got 2 Space Marines left. That has been pretty brutal. The weapons of the Eldar come in incredibly strong. The Shuriken Catapult is actually quite a good contender for knocking down some of those wounds and getting some of those hits through. Especially when you're getting quite a few. If you get 1 crit and you can literally get 2 or 3, then yeah, you're gonna be quids in. I just decided to do a straightforward Dire Avenger lot today. Sometimes I might, you never know, you might see one with a bit of a mix. But yeah, I've enjoyed that. Thank you very much to Beverly for helping me out. Yeah, for playing the game and playing the Space Marines and being annoyed that she lost.
Just checking your rolls now to make sure you cheat.
Listen, if I cheated, the commenters on the interwebs will tell me. They will tell me. Oh, wow. Well, thank you very much for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed that. It's been a bloody affair, quite a close game. And we hope that you... Actually, I do think we got more points on that because of the objectives, but the objectives didn't actually change. So we ended up with 2 points, I think, apiece as well. So we've just ignored that for the last turn of the game. I probably would have ended up on 12, 13. Bev would have ended up on 11. So again, it's infinitesimal, doesn't really matter. But thanks very much for watching. Please like, share, subscribe, hit that notification button. Hit that notification button if you do want to see more. Hopefully, fingers crossed, I'll be getting more out. I know I've been pretty slack, but it is running up to Christmas, and it is the busiest time of year for me at work and at home, unfortunately. But I'll try and get them out as much as I can. Hopefully, be able to get one out as well when that new box set arrives. Yeah! The one that's coming out this weekend. Well, thank you very much, guys. We'll see you next time.